Summon Super! Android 17 and 18 stepped in to briefly hold off Moro as Goku found himself on the back foot. But just in time, Vegeta is able to get back to Earth to join the battle himself. Just what is this mysterious new technique he's been learning to defeat the villain? Vegeta Reborn. Starting off the match by simply enough punching Moro in the chest. It barely had any effect. 18 spouts that he sure talked a big game for not being able to deliver. Then hearing from the beast himself. He knows that Vegeta has gained a considerable amount of power, yet he is still not able to contend. Even Piccolo can tell Vegeta's gotten quite a bit stronger, but Moro is still more powerful than him. It's a level that can't be overcome through training alone.
Submit, Vegeta.
Vegeta!
I do commend you for elevating your power to such heights. You will make for my finest meal yet.
Although his attacks do nothing, the Prince remains persistent in landing these benign shots. What's gotten into him? Jocko suggests that he can't accept losing already and is going berserk. Something Piccolo doubts. Vegeta's never been one to misread an opponent's strength. Except Goku, Zarbon, Frieza, Cell, and Buu.
Enough of this nonsense, Vegeta!
Suddenly, the Saiyan hits him with a backhand and stuns him. But how did this happen when Moro's been able to just brush off every other punching kick? Also, hopping backwards, Goku has to ask, this new move of his, it's answering for him, is Force Spirit Fission. Fission meaning to split into parts. Does this mean Vegeta can actually separate one's ki from their very body? As more of his attacks are landing, Gohan wonders if Vegeta's somehow getting stronger. But that's not it. Moro is actually getting weaker. When they notice the energy that's been accumulating, it's almost like a spirit bomb. Before Moro's reverted back to his older iteration, almost like how Cell reverted to his semi-perfect form upon splitting from 18.
What? What have you done?
He's back to his old self! Literally!
How can that be?
Vegeta smirks. Oh, that spirit you stole for yourself. Those souls. That life energy. I've simply liberated it. flick of his hand, the energy ascends into the sky, even off-planet. On Yardrat, Haibara explains how the spirit energy stolen by that Moro guy is returning to the planets it came from. It appears Vegeta's done it. Finally able to approach him without fear of Moro, Gohan and Piccolo go to check in on Goku. Who's hanging in there? Piccolo questions what that move he's using is. Goku tells. Force Spirit Fission. It tears apart things combined through fusion or absorption. I've never actually seen it used before.
You mean, this is the life energy of those he's killed?
Listening in, Vegeta answers us himself. Yes, I could even extract those other Namekians you combined with ages ago. Care to try? Goku congratulates him, admitting he himself never managed to learn that move, signifying a stay on Yardrat entailed a little more than learning the instant transmission. Vegeta responds, "Of course not. We underwent the same training, but I'm more talented than you. Victory is mine this time, Kakarot." Face starting to show his sudden desperation, the prince utters, "To be honest, this never sat well with me. Absorption, fusion, and all that stuff. It doesn't reflect one's inherent power. All I crave is a fair fight." So why don't you stop relying on the strength stolen from others and simply fight me with your own power? Or is your own power not even enough to keep you standing? Silent, with that growing beard and shrunken face screaming. Every passing moment removes a piece of Moro's power. Ironically, this is almost an exact mirror of his own signature attack. Hatsuka inquires, when those planets get back their life energy, will the inhabitants be revived? But no, too much time has passed for those alien races to come back to life. However, revival should be possible for tribes with potent life force. Curious which ones? Thinking, for instance, we're taken to New Namek. What happened to us? One of the villages Moro killed on New Namek. About a dozen of them spring back to life wondering what happened. This brings Vegeta's regret about his actions on Namek full circle. While it's true he killed an entire village back in his lesser days, now he's managed to bring one back from the dead. Then showing some immense potential. On the lookout, Eska can sense this happening. He stammers that he thinks a number of Namekians have come back to life. Dende asking how. The boy explains that it's not the ones Moro killed himself, but the ones who died when their energy got sucked away. Bulma's shocked, even though it's been months since they died. He continues that the Dragon Balls they left behind must have somehow protected everyone, keeping the planet and its life forms from rotting away. Well, I'm not sure about that. Really letting him have it. Vegeta chuckles that he's going to cough up every last bit of energy he's stolen since his little prison break. Simply admiring his handiwork at this point, Piccolo queries if Goku thought he could grow this much. And our hero can't say he did. He didn't expect him to learn that new move or get this strong. But he didn't mean it just in that sense. What he means is he can't get over how much he's grown as a person.
Have you forgotten how, once upon a time, he showed up to invade the Earth? And now look, he's fighting to protect this planet. More than that, he's trying to atone for the sins of his past.
Inquiring about these so-called sins.
Like the mass slaughter on Namek, or all the terrible things he did as part of Frieza's army. I think he means to wipe the slate clean by saving our universe from Moro.
This theory takes Goku off guard. Is he really thinking about all that stuff? Piccolo informs.
It's all because he met you, Goku. You've changed him.
But him? Goku balks that he just wanted to fight the strongest guys out there, causing the Namekian to chortle.
And that works for you. You haven't changed a bit since day one. And you don't need to change.
Though the Saiyan isn't sure if his old friend is saying that like it's a good thing or not. Well, it's obvious to us. He chooses to leave it ambiguous in universe. Before mentioning how it looks like Vegeta managed to one-up Goku this time. Who agrees, but vows to surpass him again. Just wait. Not understanding the motivation, Jocko has to ask. Wait, you're going to keep training even with no batty butt to kick? Talk about obsessive. When the prince calls over to Jocko. What? Moro on his hands and knees. Vegeta wants to know if he wants this one captured alive, or should he eliminate the problem altogether? And finally someone in this franchise with a little bit of sense outside 17 and 18. Crush him, please! I mean, duh! We were only keeping him locked up because there is nobody who could kill him. If you can be that executioner, be my guest! Looking towards the down villain. You heard him. Sadly for you. Urgh. I'm no naive fool like Kakarot. You'll regret ever breaking out of prison once you're in hell.
So, you believe you aren't going to hell?
When I die, of course I'm going to hell. At the end of the day, I'm a villain too. I've prepared for that for quite some time.
Right.
But you first. Wait for me down there. Once I'm dead, I'll pop by to say hello. What could possibly be so funny?
I have no intention of going to hell. I'll be too busy ruling over the galaxy for all eternity.
Curious what suddenly gotten the Fiend so confident. The gang struggles to pick up on what the two are saying. All for safe Piccolo. To Vegeta, this is just him resorting to nonsensical babbling. Moro barely has a scrap of power left in him.
I still have my magic.
Damn it! Moro just vanished! Up there! Vegeta! He flew up into the sky! Lord Moro, you don't look so good.
Shimareka! Fortunately for me, I planned ahead and kept a backup inside you just in case. What the heck are you doing?
Seeing Moro's ship blow up from the ground, our heroes wonder what the heck just happened. Weren't his allies still up there?
No way!
When they sense Moro's keys return to normal. No, it's bigger than ever. Wondering where that 7-3 guy went. Don't tell him. Vegeta! As Vegeta's blown out of the sky. Checking in to see if he's okay. That's when Gohan notices something up there. Dad, it's Moro! He's taken on yet another appearance after eating 7-3. Now largely losing his goat face and taking more of a humanoid appearance. Every time they beat this guy, he finds a way to nullify their efforts. Goku hollers, "What'd you do? Why'd your face change?" Piccolo speculating he must have done something to 7-3. Finally speaking.
Haha. It wasn't only my magic I had 7-3 copy. What do you mean? What else was in him? My combat abilities. I was able to create a complete backup within him.
A despaired Gohan asks, And you just absorbed 7-3?
Yes, including his ability. This has restored me to my former glory and more. Alas, you people came so very close.
What does the absorption of 7-3 entail? Is this simply another power-up for the monster? Or since 7-3 was an android, does this also mean Vegeta can no longer use his Force Spirit Vision, as androids do not have ki?